After the Gandalians hijacked Bakugan Interspace and forced us out, things took a turn for the worse in the battle for Nethia. We decided to join Fabia as she returned home so we could help with the fight. Once we got there, we were made members of the Castle Knights. Now Earth and Nethia were united in the struggle to keep Barodius from stealing the Sacred Orb. Lucky for us, we have the most powerful Bakugan, Dragonoid Colossus, on our side. Now, Drago, Bakugan, Brawl!
What are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Back against the wall, gotta give it your all. This is the final stand. The power's in your hand. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan.
How utterly depressing it is that after decades of loyal service to the royal family, all I have to show for my troubles is you.
That hurts.
Nice try. I think it's time we extended our olive branch.
The Bakugan Battle Brawlers in, divide and conquer. We heard there's a transmission from Gundalia.
Yes, it's coming through on a secure channel. It's a send-only transmission. We can't respond to it.
Attention, people of Nethia. This is Nerzak of the Gundalian 12 Orders. I would like to meet with a delegation of your choosing to discuss a possible peace treaty. Sunrise tomorrow at the western edge of Sector K.
Nerzak, is he for real?
The 12 Orders are the ruling body of Gandalia. He could be acting as a messenger for Emperor Barodius.
But I thought the Emperor wanted to steal the Sacred Orb.
Is it possible that Barodius changed his mind?
Perhaps, but it's also possible that this is the first crack in the Gundalians' unified front.
So our plan to divide and conquer is working? Dude, that is awesome sauce!
Wait, hold on a second. There's also the possibility that this could be a trap.
It's true, we can't trust anything those creeps say.
Trap or no trap, we can totally thrash those dudes! What do we got to lose?
How about everything? We can't afford to be careless about this, guys. Come on.
It's true.
Now what?
It is simple. We proceed with Nerzak's meeting.
But how can you be sure?
I am anything but certain. However, it is worth the risk.
Everything is finally in place. Using my special hypnosis, I have seized control of the subconscious minds of more than half of the Emperor's soldiers. When the time comes and we're ready to make our strike, all I need to do is give the signal, and we'll have an army of fierce warriors under our control. Taking over the throne of Gundalia is merely a finger snap away, Nerzak.
So it would seem, Kazarina.
It must feel good for you after all this time to finally be rid of the leader you have despised so much. You should be happy.
We will strike tomorrow. When the bells at dawn ring out, we'll rise up and crush Barodius once and for all.
Yes, and a new day will begin for Gundalia, I'm sure. It will be the most beautiful of sunrises.
There is one more thing. You will be leading the attack forces by yourself.
What do you mean?
With the command of the troops in your capable hands, I can use the revolt as a smokescreen, while I flee to Nethia.
Why would you go there?
It is crucial that I give this peace offering to the Sacred Orb.
What is it?
This contains the switch code. Anyone hoping to harness the power of the orb must be in possession of this. The former Emperor entrusted it to me for safekeeping.
If you've had this for all of this time, why have you kept it hidden? You could have unleashed the power of the orb and defeated Barodius ages ago, you stubborn old fool!
Like the previous Emperor, I fear the power of the orb. I do not covet it.
Kazarina and Nerzak, you say?
Yes, I've been suspicious of them for a while, but I didn't want to say anything until I had absolute proof. Zenit provided that before I disposed of her. Just say the word, sire, and I will take care of these traitorous fools in an even worse fashion.
Stay out of it.
Huh? But sire,
This information does not leave this room. Do you understand, Gil?
please, sire.
I said, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
I am glad to hear that.
It is almost time, Nerzak.
Yes, Saboteur. It is indeed.
You're up early. What, can't you sleep?
Ren. I suppose I could ask the same of you.
I'm on patrol duty.
Of course, I've always admired the loyalty you have shown to the throne. It is people like you that give me hope. Hope that the future of Candelia will be better than we ever dreamed. Your Highness. I never thought I would see the day where I was the one being forced to use the ancient catacomb tunnels as some sort of escape route. Huh? You had the nerve to come alone.
Did you honestly think that you could hide this from me, Nerzak?
You are like a fly to garbage.
Are you sure this is the place, Hawkdoor?
Absolutely. This is the western edge of Sector K. That's where Nerzak said to meet him.
Dude, it's gonna be a serious bummer if they don't show. I'd never get up this early. Like, never!
Yeah, well, it's gonna be an even bigger bummer if this is some kind of ambush.
Is that what this is? Are you guys hiding out there like a bunch of chickens?
Take it easy, Jake. They're not going to shout out if they are hiding.
Yeah, really. The Gandalians might be boneheads, but they're definitely not that dumb.
You seem like you're on edge, Princess.
I'm okay.
We'll know soon enough. We'll have our answers when the sun rises.
I hope so.
No matter how mighty the Empire, or how powerful the leader, the sanctity of the sacred orb must not be violated. And to any who ignore this, suffering will follow. Do you remember those words that your father spoke?
Of course I remember. How could I forget them when my father recited that speech morning, noon, and night? He was a superstitious fool, but to his credit, he knew how to recruit a loyal following.
His followers believed in him.
Of course they did, because he poisoned their minds by preaching to them the same ridiculous superstitions that he believed in. It is easy to rule when fear is your motivator.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Those memories are like a rotting stench to me. And now it's time to clear the air. My father is no longer Emperor. That title belongs to me.
Emperor Brodius, I'm going to tell you one more time. You would be wise to heed my warning.
And if I decline, what are you going to do, Nerzak? Are you going to sneak off to Nethia and use that thing in your pocket?
What?
To turn the orb against me? The switch code. I know all about it. It's been handed down through my family for generations, after all. I told you that you couldn't hide anything from me.
Huh? It is time. This is for the future of Candelia, Saboteur!
This is the fight of our lives, Numagrowl! So, it is a new day in Gundalia?
You have left me no choice, Emperor. Katharina, unleash the troops, now! What is this?
Ha! Did you really think I'd betray the Emperor to follow an old man?
Katharina, you're lucky I still have a use for you.
You made no secret that you disagreed with Emperor Barodius, so he had me do a little investigation to see just how deep your feelings ran. You were even easier to play than I thought you would be.
You conniving little witch!
Fossils like you need to be buried!
Enough of this! I think it's time I discipline this fool for his betrayal.
Ha! You think you're man enough to take me on? I've been battling since you were in diapers. This is for the future of Gandalia! Gate guard, set! Bakugan! Brawl! Bakugan, stand! Rise, Subterra Saboteur!
Bakugan Brawl! Ah! Bakugan, stand! Rise, Darkest Direct!
If you think you can beat me, you're an even bigger fool than your master. Good luck taking me down, you overgrown lapdog! Ah! Ability, activate! Brucam Wilder!
Ever heard of breath mints?
Ability, activate! Break Sonic!
Hold strong!
Is that the best you can do? I'm just warming up! Okay, Tarak. Try this. Battle gear, boost! Ha!
Ability activate! Darkness Weaver!
Saboteur!
You're gonna pay for that one! You don't see me running away, do you? Have you had enough yet?
You wish. I'm about to show you what an old man can do.
Let's go.
Gate card, open! Silent Stalker! Silent Stalker is a gate card that was passed on to me from your father. It can easily shut down Dorak's power.
My patience is wearing thin.
The gate card also activates Saboteur's level 3 battle gear ability, which elevates him far higher in power than Dorak.
Get ready, punk, because you're about to feel pain like you never knew existed.
Battle gear ability, activate! Saboteur Hot Fury!
Choke on this!
What's this? What's happening?
Emperor Barodius! Nerzak, you won't get away with this!
Silence! I don't need you to fight my battles. Be honest, Norzak, you crave power just as much as anyone else. For all of the years that you served my father and I, you were really just waiting for a chance to make your move, correct, Nerzak?
Ha! Do not pretend to know what motivates me, boy. I have given my entire life to cleaning up the messes that your family has made.
Isn't that what servants do? Clean up after their masters? Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand! Crush them, Dora!
Bakugan, brawl! Bakugan, stand! Victory is ours, Saboteur!
Ability activate. Evil blow!
Ability activate!
He deflected the blast!
Arrogance! You may not fear the sacred orb, but I will still teach you a lesson.
Don't make me laugh. You think you can overthrow me and get away with it? It is I who will teach you a lesson. Ability activate. Thunder Crow! There is a reason that I ascended the throne faster than anyone in my family's history. Dorak and I are unlike anything Gundalia has ever seen before!
What are you saying?
There is no limit to our power! Time to go! You're evil, and I will cast you out. Ability, activate! Darkness, matter! I will take you down, even if it means sacrificing Saboteur and myself to do it. I will devour every last ounce of Darkness power.
Saboteur really is absorbing Darak's darkest power, and it's creating a gravitational force! But is it too much?
Saboteur! It's okay, Nerzak. I can do this. Just a little longer. You're finished, Saboteur! I guess you are not as wise as you think. Darak is more than just the darkest Bakugan. Using that ability on him ultimately means curtains for you, Nerzak. What? Battle Gear Boost! Ha! Battle Gear ability activate! Air Core Saiyan! Curse you! What is this place? I do not understand. We were winning, but the secret orb. Did Barodius channel his power, or are we being punished? Farewell, old fool. If you see my father, tell him you are not man enough to beat me either.
Sire, your father's portrait has been totally destroyed! Did you hear what I said?
Looks like they bailed.
I think you're right, Dad.
I can't believe they shined us off like we're a bunch of punks.
Maybe something happened to him.
Like what?
Who can say? All we know is that for now, our war with Gundalia continues.
I admire the old Prune's spirit, thinking he could stage a rebellion. Clearly, he underestimated your loyalty, especially you, dear Kazarina. There has been a lot of sneaky behavior around here lately, wouldn't you say, Gil?
I suppose.
I extend my thanks to you, Kazarina.
No thanks are necessary. Everything I do is for the glory of you and Gundalia.
That pleases me.
Cozying up to the Emperor, are we? Well, I still don't trust you, Kazarina, and I'm going to take you down, one way or another!
The Gundalians still have control over the battlers they kidnapped from Bakugan Interspace. Now that we've thrashed Ren's team, Kazarina is using them against us. They've got this one dude, Koji, fighting for them, and his Bakugan is pretty fierce. If we're not careful, the pair of them could send us all for a loop. Lucky for us, we're all pros at brawling, so we won't go down without a fight. You gotta tune in to see something else you won't believe. Ready, Drago? Bakugan Brawl! Wicked horsepower, Drago! That's one sweet ride you got there.